I don't know who needs to hear this, but I'm just gonna say it, bro. It's not your job to save anybody, bro. And I'm saying this through the lens of like being a people person. Like when I was younger, I used to feel this intense, I guess, pull, I'll call it. And it was a pull to like help people. I don't know why, but I always felt like helping people who like I knew were in need in whatever way that I could. And this was only amplified when I came to Christianity, right? When I came to Christianity, I am no longer a Christian. I personally believe that all organized religion is bullshit, but that's a conversation for another day. But it did get amplified when I came into Christianity and I started reading the Bible a lot, and I became like real preachy. Like I would just start posting Bible quotes on my story and and break it down and start being a little judgmental, thinking that, oh, because I'm in tune with God and I have this knowledge, this God ordained knowledge blessed upon me through the Bible, through the word of God. I would like push that out in the lens, in like the frame of thinking of, man, like if people don't get this, they're not gonna be saved. Like I have to help as many people get saved as possible. But fam, it's not your job to save everyone, bro. It really isn't. I operate under the assumption that we all have the same information readily available to us in the palm of our hand in our phones, bro. Like this is my backup phone, but you can look up whatever you want on this little device here, buddy. You can look up whatever you want to on this device, but people choose not to. The same knowledge that I found myself like coming into, and I was like, bro, like, how do more people not know this? I have to do my best to spread it out and get it out there as much as possible. I have to do my part, fam. Like the same way that I could look up whatever it is that I'm learning about and teach it to other people is the same way that they could do that shit too, but they choose not to. They choose not to. And like I said, it was amplified with Christianity, right? But even after I left it and started learning more for myself, I still felt that intense desire to share the things that I was learning with other people. And when I would offer that advice or offer that knowledge, casting my pearl before swine, essentially, when I would do that, people would like bite that hand. I would lend my hand out and people would just smack it away. Because at the end of the day, bro, like if they wanted to, they would. If they wanted to look up how to be financially free, they would. If they wanted to look up how to get more in tune spiritually, they would. But they don't. Because people, whether they realize it or not, they're addicted to their misery. I speak from, I'm not saying that I'm above people. Like I fall into that category. Like I have to catch myself. I have to catch myself doing self sabotaging. But yeah, people are addicted to their misery. People are addicted to suffering. So whenever you find something new for yourself that might work for you and you just go offering it to people that you know personally, I feel like it's one thing to offer advice on the internet unsolicited because people can choose to click on this video if they want to or not. So it's different when you do it online in a post versus when you are like in person trying to shove it down somebody's throat. You feel me? I think that's two different things. But yeah, like fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Oh shit. Is it gonna come back? Damn. If they wanted to, they would though. Like, no bullshit. If they wanted to, they would. So whenever you're doing things to better your own life, fam, whenever you decide to embark on a journey for yourself, you're gonna get that intense feel to like put people around you on. The adage of a rising tide, it lifts all ships. Yes, that's true, but that's assuming that those ships are even near you to begin with. If you notice that you're on the up in life, you can try your best to bring the people around you with you, but don't be surprised if while you're moving up in life, people want to stay where they're comfortable at. People want to stay safe, essentially, because I feel like that's why people don't do the things that they know they can do. They know they can do to change, but they don't. Because at the end of the day, it all falls down to being comfortable. Yes, their day to day life might suck to them, but they also know what to expect every single day they wake up. So they stay where they're at. They stay where they're at because they know what's going to happen. They know how the day is gonna go before it even goes. Me personally, I can't do that. I want every day to feel like an adventure. Of course, some days I'm doing the most mundane shit. Some days I'm just going to work and then I go home, take a nap, You know what I'm saying? But there are other days where my brain just takes over and I start brainstorming. I start thinking of new ideas. And that to me feels like an adventure. Getting behind this camera, I never know what's gonna happen. Any video has the potential to blow up one day. I don't know what's gonna happen. And that to me is fun. You feel me? That to me is fun. But just because I'm finding things that work for me, just because I'm finding things that are helping me along my journey and helping me to become a better version of myself, that doesn't mean that it's my job now to start forcing it down other people's throats. It's not my job to make sure that people get this knowledge. If anything, I think I would be doing them a disservice. I'll just be coming off as annoying. Instead, a more sensible approach in my eyes is if you're finding things that are working for you and you're leveling up your life and you just want to help the people around you, the best thing you can do is continue to focus on you, and then eventually, if they actually want to know how the fuck you did what you did, they're gonna ask. That doesn't mean that they're gonna actually follow through with the advice that you give them, but they will ask. They'll be like, I've had people be like, yo, how'd you lose so much weight? I used to be 300 pounds. I used to be 300 pounds, fam. And people like from high school, they'll be like, bro, you look so much different. What'd you do? I'll tell them what I did. Do they always follow it? No. But hey, at the very least, I gave them the knowledge. It would have been a lot different though if I had just been like, hey, bro, you see me now, bro. I lost all this weight, bro. This could be you. Like, it just comes off a lot different. If anything, I feel like at that point, if you actually move like that, I used to move like that. You're trying too hard. If people wanted to, they would. If they wanted to better themselves, they would. They take those steps. So to bring it back full circle, bro, it's not your job to save everybody, bro. It's not your job to save anybody, actually. It's only your job to make sure that you and yourself are good at the end of the day. I feel like that's the best thing you could do for yourself and the people around you. Because even if you look at it like this, right? Even if you do want to help the people around you, how are you supposed to help the people around you if you're still in the process of lifting yourself up, of helping yourself out? Then you're going to be taking on too much. If in the back of your mind you have to save the world, essentially, that's basically like the complex I feel like people who are like that operate under. They're like, bro, like I gotta do my part. Like, people are waiting on me. Who the fuck is waiting on you? If anything, the only person waiting on you is the future you. And they're waiting on you to lock the fuck in. And that is a different, I'm gonna save that for a different video. But yeah, like the only person waiting on you is you, bro. Nobody else is waiting on you, nigga. And I don't say that to say that there aren't people who won't find value in you as a person and the things that you put out. But I say it more so for yourself, for your own sake. Because if you make out whatever it is you're trying to do to be some big mission, like I gotta save the world, there's people waiting on me to feed them, then it's gonna be that much harder for you to continue to want to do that. Because it's gonna feel like it's bigger than you. It's gonna feel like it's bigger than you. Anything that's bigger than you is gonna stress you the fuck out. But if you just look at it as, like me, I tell myself, I'm just a guy with an opinion, bro. It don't matter how big I get. It don't matter how many people know my name, how many subscribers I get, how many views I get on a video. I'm just a guy with an opinion. I'm just a guy spreading my 2 cents one video at a time. That's what I see myself as. I'm just a dude. I don't look at myself as anything other than that. And that's what keeps me grounded. It's not to say that I won't go on to do big things. It's not to say that I won't be able to help people with my words, but it's what I tell myself to keep myself sane. Because I'll tell you, man, them days where, perfect example, when I was first new to the gym and I thought I wanted to be a fitness influencer, I would have days where I'm literally like sore, like my knees hurt because I had a torn meniscus and I was still pushing through doing zone 2 cardio. I would be sore, aching, and still tell myself like, nah, bro, I gotta work out today. I got people waiting on me to show up. Cause I was getting attention. People were telling me like, bro, I see you losing weight, keep it up. I started telling myself like, I got people waiting on me. They look at me as inspiration. No, nigga, fuck that. Fuck being somebody's inspiration, bro. What the fuck does being someone's inspiration matter if you yourself aren't good? If you need rest and you just continually to push through things hard-headedly. Nah, fuck that, bro. Fuck that. Only person that you're responsible for is saving yourself. The only person you're responsible for saving is saving yourself, is what I meant to say. So, yeah, man. No matter what it is you're doing, bro, it don't matter who it is you're trying to reach. Start off by doing it for you. If you start off doing something and it's not for you, you're playing a losing game, bro. You're gonna crash and burn eventually. Always make sure that whatever it is you set out to do, it's something you genuinely want to do. Not because you think someone needs you to do it. Not because you see no one else is stepping up. Although that might be a good reason to do it. It might be a good reason to, but it has to be something that you intrinsically want to do. Because anything that you're not aligned with, it's gonna show. It's gonna show, bro. But yeah, man. That's pretty much it for today's video. Starting something new with this channel. I've been having this idea in the back of my head, like, bro, I should just start a talking channel where I just get on the camera, low editing, low effort, just talk, say what's on my mind, not scripted. I might like have some bullet points in the future videos, but nah, bro. Like, there'll be times where I just want to say shit and just put it out there, you know. So that's what this channel's gonna be. Just be talking, and whoever watches these videos watches these videos. You feel me? And it'll be that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. It's been your boy Jace, but it's 2 cents, one video at a time. Till next time, I'm out, cuz.